Hey, beautiful people. How are you today? I am doing just fine. Thank you for asking, if you asked. Okay, thank you. I'm doing just fine. No, but I came to tell you on today, you know what? Oftentimes, God will call us to a place of isolation, right? A place of separation for the betterment of us, right? So that we can be better for ourselves and better for the people in our lives, right? And when God calls us to a place of separation, it doesn't always feel good, right? We like, hold on now. I was just having a good old time over here, right? But we always know it's best for our benefit. And this is where I want to get to, but there are times when we self-sabotage ourselves and we go in self-isolation, not because something has happened, not because we needed to separate ourselves from people, places, and things, but because we're choosing to focus on ourselves and keep ourselves at the center, right? And then we end up with no relationships, no friendships, and just living a life of isolation and becoming the judge, the jury, and the executioner of our own lives. And how many of us know if you the judge, jury, and executioner of your own life, you ain't gonna never hold yourself wrong. You always gonna be in the right, right? There will be no contempt. That judge ain't gonna be hitting that gavel because you the judge, right? Ain't nothing good gonna come out of that. Only darkness. And then you're hiding and allowing the enemy to speak into your ear. So I challenge you on today. You know what? There are people who love you. There's people who want to get to know you. There's people who really are genuinely into you, interested in you, right? And you just go into this self-isolation mode of woe is me. Why don't nobody like me? Why don't nobody ever invite me? And people have been inviting you and trying to have conversation with you for the longest time. But then the moment that they don't, because you've been rejecting their invitation, now it's that woe is me. Kind of like you feel good, like you're all puffed up if somebody's inviting you so that you can reject them. But how many of us know we as people, we are not wired to like rejection, though we will be rejected, right? We are not wired to like it and it doesn't feel good. So if somebody's always inviting you and trying to love on you and get to know you, and I'm not talking about just any random people, random things. I'm talking about well-meaning people, right? I'm talking about people who genuinely showing love and respect, and they just want to get to know you. And you know you need a friend. You know you need somebody to talk to. You know you need people. That's what God called us for, relationship, not for us to be islands and isolated by ourselves. Oftentimes we don't think about it, but in order to have a friend, we need to be a friend, right? And in order to have great relationships, we need to be actively involved in the pursuit of those great relationships, right? Not just one-sided. We need to be coming together so that we all can be in the pursuit of these great relationships and just having a good time together. Nothing crazy. I know that we as adults, we can be stuck in our own ways and like, nah, it's me, and I'm good and I don't need nobody else. And if we are going to be an effective witness out here for Christ Jesus, guess what? You actually have to go out and be in relationship with people. You actually have to go out there and let people see your goofy side. Let people see your fumble. Let people see that you might stutter sometimes when you talk. It's all good. It's not about being judged, and it's not about judging other people. It's about genuinely loving people and allowing people to genuinely love you so that you can have those meaningful relationships that God has called you to have, and I can have them that God has called me to have. So open your heart up and see people for real and allow people to see you. Allow people in, not just any random. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying use wisdom, of course, use godly wisdom. But God has called us to have a relationship with him, with people, with his word, and to use good godly wisdom and seek out good godly counsel. Like, if somebody ain't right. Like, come on, we gonna use wisdom here. However, don't stay stuck in your way. Self-sabotaging. Go after everything that God has called you to. And guess what? The assignment God has for your life and my life is way bigger than us, and it'll never be completed. It'll never be done with just us. It takes people. It takes teamwork. Okay? So I love you on today, and you beautiful people be blessed. I'll talk to you later.